Hello, my name's Alan Saunders and I'm head teacher of St Joseph's Catholic Primary School in Warrington. In the Archdiocese of Liverpool, we recently concluded a 3-year-long synod looking at how we can become what God has called us to be. And I thought personally, as a head teacher, what can I do? What can I add? What can I offer? As I said, I'm an experienced head teacher. I had 13 years here as head teacher. And I think, what more can I do to support our children? There are four reasons why Catholic schools exist. First of all, they're a community where we harmonise various worlds. We harmonise the spiritual, the cultural, the personal worlds of each child. And that all comes together and helps us form the roots for our values, our motivations, our aspirations. We talk about the fullness of life, and schools exist to give the opportunity for children to experience the fullness of life in many, many ways. Second reason why Catholic schools exist is to assist parents in the education and religious formation of their children, because parents are the principal educators. Third reason is we are a service to the local church and all that means. And the fourth reason is we contribute to the common good of society and its culture. So it's the second reason, the one about supporting, assisting parents as first and principal educators of the children. It's that second reason that I feel I can do something, either using video or by podcasts, either way and both ways. In school, we teach your children about the Catholic faith. We pray daily and we express that faith in the way that we are with each other and in our overtly Catholic practices. So in these videos, in these podcasts, I'll be able to share with you as adults what the church believes and why we act like we do. Today, in our Western society, there is a division between the Catholic Church, or the Christian Church, there's a division between the Christian Church and Western society, especially on moral issues. The previous Pope, Benedict XVI, he talked about a dictatorship of relativism. And that's where nothing is set, nothing is sure, nothing is absolute. And it's only how those things in my life affect my ego and my desires. So basically, I make a choice depending on whatever I want for myself. And all things are relative. As I said, there are no absolutes. Nowadays, however, we believe that we've moved on from that relativism to a new orthodoxy in society. There's a feeling, especially in our country, there's a feeling that we have to go along with, we have to agree with everything that people are saying, the present ideologies that exist. In that sense, we're even more, society is even more dogmatic. You must believe, you must behave in these certain ways. And that's very difficult too, because people who dissent from that are seen as really bad. And so it's very difficult to have a dialogue in that as well about different beliefs. Much of today's cultural beliefs, especially in our country, are grounded on beliefs that are shared with Catholic social teaching, things like the dignity of workers' rights, human equality, care for the earth, tolerance of each other. But there are also areas of conflict, there are areas of dispute, for example, marriage, the preeminence of the right to life at all stages, or gender theory issues. So there are agreements and there are also conflicts too. As Christians, we are part of the world. We live in the world. We live in that culture. As Christians, we try to make sense of it. We try to remain true to our beliefs in that world. If you think about it, we use that metaphor of salt for the meal. Salt on a dish gives it flavour, gives it a new flavour, a better flavour. It adds to it. And our role as Christians is to be salt for the world, to give our culture a flavour of faith. So in these videos, in these podcasts, I intend to carry out every 4 to 6 weeks. I want to share issues of our faith, either on my own, talking about an issue, or in a dialogue with somebody else, other voices. We'll talk about Christian beliefs and practices. We'll talk about moral issues. we'll talk about our own personal stories, my own personal story, my personal beliefs. My views won't be the definitive Catholic position or dogma, but what I hopefully understand it to be. I'll do my best, hopefully. So these sessions are for you as adults, there to share with your family and with your friends, because I feel it's important to share our belief with as many people as we can. It's our mission. I hope they're useful. I hope they're challenging. I hope they're supportive, instructive, and interesting. I hope too that you will respond, perhaps if it's only to say which would be better, podcast or video, or perhaps to talk further individually about some of the content, some of the issues we talk about. So thank you very much.